Hi, welcome to the GenX Glam Gab Channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're coming back. Thank you so much for stopping in. I know you have a lot of choices out there, and you chose to hang out here. I appreciate you. We're jumping into today's video because, as usual, mom on the go, mad rush, but it's fun February, and I'm here uploading a video every day. So here I am. I'm asking question of the day, and I'm giving away quite a few things this month. My giveaway bag to package up to go out in the mail is like, it's overflowing. So Amy, we've connected. Hales, I'm still waiting to hear from you. Amanda, I'm still waiting to hear from you. And congratulations to Miss King Key. Miss King Key won my sort of at-home GenX Glam and Grab Glam giveaway grab bag. It's just stuff. It's just a bunch of stuff. Tools, skincare, makeup, a music box with soap. There's all kinds of stuff going on in that. So Miss King, if you will email me at genxglamgiveaway@gmail.com or join the Discord server. I love it when people join the Discord server. Then you can DM me. All right, let's get into today's video and the question of the day. Question of the day today comes from Emily D. And I love saying that. Emily D. Emily D. And if you haven't checked out Emily D's channel, you should go check out her channel. She does such fun stuff. She's amazing. She can do the most amazing eye looks. They're so sassy. I love them. She does a collab with these other sassy divas. And they all kind of like, they all do like the same, they have the same palette. Emily D, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty loyal to you. I tune into you, but I get the sense that you guys use the same palette and you create your own look. I think it's so cool. Anyway, Emily D's question of the day, I digress, is like, what's your favorite hair kind of products? I tend, last year I heavily invested in this brand DAE. It's got cactus flower and it smells so amazing. This is sort of like the leave-in conditioner. It's also a hair, it can protect up to, I think, 450 degrees. So if you flat iron your hair, blow dry, you can put it on when it's damp and then blow dry your hair for heat protection. You can put this on, this is what I usually use it for, bringing my hair back to life day when it's been up in a scrunchie, or I sleep with it in a scrunchie as a leave-in conditioner, which is what I did today. They also have a really fun dry hair shampoo it's not an aerosol, it's a powder. I've already used it, so I don't want to put it back in, but it's really, it smells so nice. It's that cactus flower. But you really just lift your hair up at the roots and you get in there with it. I'm sure if you like searched up like DAE, DAE, you would find a lot of videos, because people did a lot of videos on that last year when it came out. I just randomly saw a new gondola at Sephora. I was over there on one of my lunch hours doing a recon one day, and I was like, what is this stuff? And so I did some of the testers. The first thing I bought was this 3-in-1 hair polish. So again, this can go on when your hair is damp. This can go on, dry hair to smooth out the frizzies. And I smelled it and I was like, holy cow, I love this. So I bought this, and then I liked it so much. I noticed that the gondola just kind of kept growing, and they added like new products to the line on it. So I was like, okay. So the next thing I bought was the dry hair shampoo, because I was going through the aerosols quite a bit, and then I started to research the powders, and I'm like, oh, this sounds like it'll last longer, and it has. And then they came, this was the last thing that I had bought, no, second to last thing I bought from DAE, and this has been my favorite. It's almost gone. I have a tiny bit left, and I think that I will repurchase that. This is the last thing I bought from DAE. This is like, again, it smells like that, whatever it is. I think it's that cactus flower, and it's supposed to keep the flyaways away from like the front of your face. So there's all of this DAE stuff that I invested in, and this doesn't, you can use this on your brows too, I believe, and it doesn't get too cakey. Like, it doesn't dry and be flaky. And you see, it just pulled everything away from the front of my head. I think I'm going to end up going up in a scrunchie at some point today, but So just ignore that. It really was a bring my hair back to life day, and it wasn't one of my more successful ones. I've been down here laying my skincare and actually doing my makeup. I'll run through that quickly what I did, because then I gotta get out of here. I still have one sick kiddo staying home. His fever, I think, broke-ish. Was low grade this morning when I woke him up to take some meds, but I think we're through the woods. The doctor basically said, examined both my boys and said that, you know, this virus stuff is going around like 4 or 5 days of the fever. All we can do is treat the symptoms. He's like, it's all the itises, but not strep. So, you know, strep would have been an easier answer because we could have got antibiotics. So it's like the tonsillitis is. And then he ran through all the things like for what an earachitis is, a runny nose-itis, the bronchitis. It's all these different like viruses rolled into one. So if you're out there and you're fighting it, I can sympathize. Take care of yourself, hydrate, rest. Don't push it. Let your body recover. That's my public service announcement for the day. And okay, a couple more hair products. This is the tried and true heat protector I like, and I've lived in Canada now going on 4 years. And since I started going to my hairdresser, she turned me on to this AG Care Deflect. This is my, in the 4 years I've lived here, I go through 2 to 3 of these a year. 2 to 3, because I've bought them in travel size as well. And I love this product. I used to be like a BB spray type of gal for heat protectant, but this is totally taken over, and I can get this at the Chatters outlet store. I don't know, I just really like it. And the last thing, the current hairspray that I'm using, one hairspray will last me a year, because what I do with my hairsprays is I usually just spray them on my brush like that, and then I go up at the top of my hair to get, because I have such fine hair, like thin. I have a fair amount of it, but it's so fine. I just like to smooth out like the tops and then run through and get like any static out of my hair by spraying my brush. So this I got, this is Verb Ghost Hairspray. I really like it. I got it in the exchange that I did with my hairdresser when we decided to do a trade. I did a skincare Vichy trade, and she did and she traded me some of her favorite stuff, and that's one of the things I got in the trade. I love trading. I love trading. If you have a trading story, please share it, even though the question of the day is what are your go-to hair products. All right, I got to get out of here. I can quickly run through. Again, I'm going to remind everyone, we still have a giveaway going on. We still have a 2 for going on this week. So please comment in this giveaway video. The first comment that the comment picker sorts through and picks is going to have their choice of these 2 Shoppers Beauty Mart exclusive, basically skincare bundles. You've got your back to school pencil, and they're calling this their French pharmacy. If you've already won a giveaway, Amanda, Hales, and the latest winner, Miss King, please email me or connect with me somehow. We have a big storm coming tomorrow. A huge storm's coming. Great. For those of you who are following my channel, I've said before I hate driving, and I really hate driving in the weather. Anyway, this big storm coming could affect my plans to mail out on Thursday. So if you're listening and you want to give away, I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm not trying to pressure you, but if you can, reach out, because I want to try and get these things out the door, my door to your door. All right, quickly, what I do with my face today. I did skincare, and I think that this Caudalie, it's a repurchase for me. It was one of the first like milky serums I bought. I think it was the first milky serum I bought. I bought this before I bought my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Elixir, and you can see it's starting to get down there. I think this was a pilling product on me today. I traced it back to this, but anyway, had to deal with a little pilling today. But I just wanted to, get a little bit of contour down, and that's pretty much all I've done. I used my my CAIA contour stick shade Almond. I did all my color correcting. I did a fair amount of skincare, and I color corrected with So my face was nice and soft and ready to receive. I even used a little bit of my last bit I have of my Guerlain 24K primer. I really like that stuff. Really, really, really prepared my face for what was coming. So yeah, I didn't use any base today. I just took my NARS in the shade Vanilla and I just kind of color corrected and concealed all around my face. I did get into my Mario. I'm using this guy a couple times a week. It's his Master Eye Palette, and it's basically for correcting lids. I'm not into the creamies on it. You're supposed to use one of these creamies and then go over it with this powder to set it. It's the powder to set that I really, really like. I really, really like. I'm loving my contouring duo palette from Essence. I use that for my powder bronzer. I use my lip bar, my micro tip, the lip bar pencil for my brows. I love this thing. And my Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerized makeup. So let's talk quickly about Charlotte Tilbury. I went to Charlotte Tilbury yesterday in Sephora after my eye appointment because it was like literally right across on the other side of the street, not on the other side of the street of the mall, but you know, I was in Lens Crafters on one side of the mall. Right directly across from Lens Crafters was Sephora, so I had to go in. I restocked on my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin shade 1N because this is not on her website. All kinds of shades of the beautiful skin on Charlotte's website are disappearing, and they're all saying out of stock, and I don't know what's going on with that, but I really like that foundation. I really like that shade, especially for the winter. So I went into Sephora and I was good. I was just running around having fun, putting on a face, and eventually someone did come over to me and were like, can we help you? Can I help you? And I was like, no, I just came in for this Charlotte Tilbury, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know, it looks like on her website they're just continuing this thing. And she's like, oh, really? I've never been on her website. And I thought to myself, really? Like, I don't know. I don't want to judge people. Well, I'm wearing my Clinique Think Bronze. That's my lippy. And my lips are really, really dry. Played pickleball again last night. And that after that stale air in the gym after 3 hours, driving home, I was like, oh man, I might have done some damage to my lips. That's going to take a while to recover. Like I used my Charlotte Tilbury lip oil elixir while I was like doing everything going on my face. Anyway, so she'd never been on the Charlotte Tilbury website, which I thought, if I worked at, okay, I'm just going to say this. If I worked at Sephora, I would be on all the websites. I would be like NARS, NYX, ELF, Charlotte, I would be Kaja, Flower Nose. I would be on Huda, House. I would be on like all of them, always reading in. I would consider that my homework to going to work. Anyway, so, and then she's like, you know, so we talk about Charlotte Tilbury, and then she's like, oh, well, what eye products do you wear? What brow products do you wear? And I was like, oh, my favorite pencil is from the Lip Bar, which it is. I love this micro tip. In fact, I have to get another one. It's almost gone. I noticed today. It just fills in so nicely. You need the lightest touch, but you get a nice little swipe. And it's like, sometimes I feel like some of these, like, let's use the Kosas Nano pencil, for example. You really have to work with it. The lid keeps breaking. I fell for that, like people out there in the space using it, and I regret it. Like this lip bar one's my fave. And then I said, and I also have the Charlotte Tilbury one, which I really like, which I do, because again, you just need a very light stroke and voila, you can actually see product. You can control it, and you know, and you're filling, it's not out of control. And then she's like, oh, I happen to work at the benefit counter. Shocker, right? We knew something like that was coming into the conversation. I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, and we have this new like gel filler brow pencil. And I was like, oh, yeah, for that kind of stuff. I'm like, I use NYX. I use the NYX. And she's like, oh yeah, NYX is great. I'm like, yeah, NYX is great. Anyway, all right, I saved, this is my Lancome Fresh in the shade like Rose Fresh powder. I'm just going to go in with this. This is the color I'm going to get on my cheeks with. And I'm gonna have to sign off pretty soon. I'm looking forward to getting some Ipsy in the mail, some Charlotte Tilbury in the mail, some Elf in the mail, and maybe some P. Louise in the mail, all in the next couple of weeks. So there's gonna be some more. There's gonna be some fun unboxings to close out fun February. All right, I gotta go. I have to take off. But I think I've covered everything I want to say. If you want a giveaway, reach out to me. I want to get your stuff out in the mail so bad. And I want to keep giving away and having more fun in February. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you're well. I really, truly do. And I hope your family as well. Take care of yourself. That crud's coming around, my friends. Just duck and cover. Stay away from it. And rest and hydrate if it creeps up on you. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take care. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video.